but I don't care.
Hey, what's up, my crowns and tiaras? Welcome to E-Toxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly Let's Talk. Disclaimer, I do not condone in any form of bullying or violence on this platform. Anything in this video is for information purposes and entertainment purposes only. This platform consists of celebrity drama, rumors, opinions, roasting tea, shade, and everything else. Okay, so let's get into it. Today, in this segment, we're going to talk about Kehlani and her baby daddy. They both came out with some new statements. We got some Nelly. We got some Arman and the funky dineva situation. We got some Chrisean. And we have a rumor with Cardi B. Okay, so please make sure to like this video. Let's get into it. So Kehlani and her BD. Okay, you already know the baby daddy came out with some allegations and everything else, according to online, but according to him and his statement, everything was a lie, and he's blaming TMZ. Okay, and Kehlani is denying everything also. So let's just get into these statements. So Kehlani says, what has been published in the media over the past 24 hours is incredibly hurtful, inaccurate, inappropriate, and simply untrue. I wanted to take the time to ensure that I responded to these accusations from a calm and considered space rather than a reactive one. I strongly deny any claims that I have put my child in any harm's way or left my child alone with anyone deemed dangerous or unsafe. I also do not align with any of the allegations made against my former religious community that have been stated in the media. I have always taken great care to ensure that my child remains protected and safe at all times. My child and my commitment to motherhood have always been my sole driving, forces in life, and will always remain so. This is who I am and what I have always been focused on. This is legal, private, familial matter that will be handled accordingly, and I will not be taking space for my own personal well-being. And she will now be taking space for my own personal well-being and most importantly for the well-being of my child. Thank you for your support and for respecting our privacy. I will not be commenting further and will let the legal due process take place. Now he says, I never said that I think Santeria is a sex cult, nor did I say that my daughter is in a sex cult. That's factually incorrect, and I think it's disgusting that TMZ would exploit a child's image like that. Further, I have not been made aware of any court-ordered mediation, as of writing this per the account of TMZ. Personally, I would love for TMZ to justify to me the father how they came up with this narrative. The TMZ article sensationalized aspects of what was said while simultaneously breaching my confidentiality. Further, the filing of my case was incomplete and did not have any authorization by error of counsel. I am no longer represented by the aforementioned counsel. There will be an amended filing soon, which will alliterate the full range of my concern. I do not need to paint an unfair image of my co-parent for my justifiable feelings to be respected by the court of law. This unfortunate trauma only increases the obstacles in ensuring my child's well-being. For now, I am hoping to clear the discrepancies made by TMZ. I hope to see a formal retraction and apology. Okay. So according to Kehlani, everything was a lie, denying everything. We don't know if this stuff that was said was true or not. We don't know none of that. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of the people that paint these big, good images be really monsters behind the scenes. So I don't know personally, because I don't know Kehlani personally, to know if it's true or not. Because there is no proof. Okay, but she's denying everything, and as she should make a statement, because this was her image that was being, slandered, and her being a mother. So of course anybody would come out and make a statement. Unfortunately, people was like, now all of a sudden now she's responding. She could have been responded. But I don't know. It's never too late to respond. Okay, you take your time and you do it on your own timing. That's just basically what it is. Now for the baby daddy, I don't know, because where TMZ is getting all this information. Okay, now all of a sudden everybody's lying and everything else. I don't know, because according to allegations on the baby daddy side, allegedly Kehlani was abusive, the cult thing, she tried to get him unalived, all type of things. So if those accusations are true, the baby daddy definitely will not, okay, be like open about it. He's probably going to deny it. He's probably, if it's a safety issue, of course, he's probably going to deny what he said and stuff like that. But according to him, there has been some type of cult involvement and there is something going on, but he's not further saying what it is and to why he needs custody or whatever with his child. Clearly, it's something dangerous or something that is really serious. Because why would you want to take a child away from their mother? Okay, you understand what I'm saying? So it has to be something serious, but sometimes people be petty also, okay? But we don't know how these things go, so let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comments below. Do you think that anybody is lying? Why or why not? Or who do you think is telling the truth? Or do you think both of them are telling the truth? Let me know down in the comments below. I mean, this is a sad situation that, mother and father of a child gotta go and do this online back and forth and let everybody be in their business. But, it is what it is. And they're celebrities, so it's not, things get a little bit more exposed when you're, exposing yourself and your life to everybody in the world. Nelly has been arrested for possession of ecstasy and car insurance, or some type of insurance. No insurance, okay? So here is the charges. This is his mugshot. He looks crazy. He looks embarrassing to be this age and getting arrested for this. Nelly popping ecstasy pills at 50 with a baby on the way is insane. TMZ said Nelly was arrested in Missouri for ecstasy possession. Okay, so, people are talking about that online. My thing is this. Like I said, I don't know if he has a baby on the way or, if the baby's here already, but it's just giving, no, like, what are we really doing? You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's giving, like, grow up. You understand? At a certain age, you shouldn't be getting arrested, like, for certain things that, like, I don't know, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about this down in the comments below. How do you feel about this? You think Ashanti's embarrassed right now? I mean, I would. I would, okay, because he's supposed to be the man. He over there getting arrested for ecstasy. Do y'all think he popping the ecstasy? Or do you think he's selling the ecstasy? Let me know down in the comments. Funky Dineva, okay, did an interview and was asked about Fox Soul, his experience, and even Arman. So I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. I watched it, okay, and I could just say that Funky wasn't really being honest to me, in my opinion, when it comes to his his associate Al. Now, according to Funky, him and Al was not close like that. He's saying, Al was a good time. He drink, he had fun, he turned up. But he's saying that their relationship is building. Okay. I don't think that he really was even trying to talk bad about Al. He did say that Al seems a little bit insecure and stuff like that. But, he spoke about Arman and he think that he has a major part in, why TGIF or whatever was canceled. And a whole bunch of other things, okay? He was basically saying he was rooting for him. He was disappointed in Arman. He got lost in the sauce, and all type of things, okay? Funky said also him and Arman was not close like that. So, I mean, for Arman to even... So, Arman was crashing out. All right, Arman was crashing out. And for me, I just feel like if you talk about Cardi B, because he really goes in on Cardi B when she crashes out and she's spiraling and this and this and that, for you to even say that and then turn around and then crash out, okay, it's just like, what are we doing? But sometimes it happens. Sometimes people are really frustrated. They want to get stuff off their chest. And sometimes they got to use their platform to get it across. And it's okay. Okay, so I understand where Arman was actually coming from, because listening to him, it's basically like, okay, you want to have opinions on me, fine. Arman has opinions on people. We all have opinions on people, but Arman shouldn't really get that upset for the opinions that Funky Dineva had on his end, but he should come out and speak about the things that are being said about him and his character, okay? Now, he just showed his frustration, okay? Now, he also said, Arman said he didn't want to do the show. He was getting 70 K, not 250K. Okay, he said he make more on his YouTube. Okay, and he's basically saying he didn't get any opportunities and everything else. All Arman did was prove Dineva's point. Arman literally proved Funky Dineva's point. He is very immature. Okay, so we're gonna get into some of these comments. The way Arman is feeling and expressing himself is the same way Cardi feels when people attack her work, but he'll say she's spiraling and looking for sympathy, as if he isn't doing the same thing right now. I need for Arman to realize he's right, but understand Claudia did put a battery in his back, even if he had the same resentments for Al. It's only a matter of time before she snakes you. There's no way thousands of us as viewers clocks Claudia's nasty homophobic energy, but you can't. Arman has clearly never worked a job before. When you are new, everyone is fake. Don't take it personal. He don't need to be on TV, but after today, I doubt he ever will be. Arman responding in that way on YouTube is exactly why Funky Dineva is talking about. With this meltdown, who's going to want to hire Arman for a show? This is a lot to tell us strangers. The point Arman isn't getting is Funky helped build that platform for 4 years. Guy, you were there for 5 months. Arman is not my favorite person, but being young and trying to grow in the industry is so hard. All of the Gen X and older millennial never truly want to help you, just stir up mess. Arman says, itches really fake loving you, but really be having animosity and just be waiting for a moment. So he also went on Twitter and he's expressing himself. Now, this person says Arman only getting paid $70K and dealing with all that mess is crazy. He's justified in his anger. And I agree. Arman said Funky Dineva said not to trust Claudia. Then now that she is on the phone, he said don't trust anybody from the show or something along those lines. Did he say Claudia directly or nah? Arman also says these, ninjas and itches be weird for real. And I'm pretty sure he already knew that, but he decided to stay. Y'all, the way Arman is threatening everybody from Foxhole, cursing and crying, I'm dead. Arman crashing out and on the verge of tears after he talked stuff about Cardi being emotional online is freaking funny. I don't care. Cry, itch. Okay, so let's get into some of the things that were said. Okay, so Funky Dineva says that Al was insecure, but no diva stuff. Okay, he basically said on his end he ain't seen no diva stuff, but we on the outside, if you watch the show TGIF, because I watched it, Al was definitely giving much weird. It was giving very much diva. Okay. Al, basically Funky Dineva said Al was a good time and their relationship was building. I don't think that Arman got the show canceled, to be honest with y'all, and that's just my opinion. I just feel like it was already brewing, and I guess that roasting really did it, and a lot of sensitive people took that to the heart. A roasting is a roasting, and I already spoke about this when the roast happened and that whole situation when it happened. But I'm not going to speak on that again. But I said a roast is a roast. It is what it is. Now, according to Arman, he did the roast because it was things behind the scenes that nobody was knowing about. And that's the reason why he went in like that. Because Al was trying to play with him. Okay? And it is what it is. Now, Arman said he didn't get paid much. He didn't get no opportunities out of it. Funky said basically him and Arman wasn't close. He basically said him and Arman don't be speaking on the phone and stuff like that. But he did try to, give Arman some type of, heads up about what he was walking into. Okay, Arman was feeling away about the immature part because every time Funky Dineva says something, Arman be like, okay, so how am I immature? So what is this? Oh, this not immature. So he really got really upset about the immature part. But he says everybody grow, and that's true. We all are growing, and we all are, learning our own paths and just finding a way. But Funky Dineva handled it by leaving. Because he said that, they were trying to cut him short. Their contract wasn't looking how he was, how he wanted it, and he just left. But Arman stayed. Okay. Let's see what else. I wrote some notes down, so give me a second. Arman kept talking. Okay, so Arman kept talking about the $250K Funky left on the table. Now, according to Funky Dineva, he act like it wasn't nothing, but he continuously said if they gave him the 250, the 250K, that the show would not have been canceled and everything else. He also stated that he went on his platform the same time that TGIF went on, just so their numbers could, sync. Okay, and he did that out of spite. So I'm honest, like, all right, so if you do all this messy, petty stuff, how is that, mature? And I agree. Okay, all of us have some type of immaturity in us. I'm telling you, it is what it is. Pettiness, all of that is called immaturity. That's just what it is, and everybody does it. But Arman knew about Claudia and the things that was being said. He knew about Al and everything else, and he said that he kept a smile on his face through the segments and everything. And me personally, when I was watching TGIF, I already knew something was off, okay, because the energy was off. It was given like Arman. They knew how Arman was. They know that he is outspoken, just like Funky Dineva. When he was up there, he was outspoken. He didn't have no really much filters. That is how Arman is, okay? And clearly that was a threat to them. But why would you put him on the show knowing how he is and then complain about it? Y'all know exactly what was going to happen. So I just felt like that was unnecessary. I just feel like Arman just need to stay on his platform. Sometimes it's not okay to be working with people. I don't care what opportunities that you think you're going to get out of it. It's more so better to maintain your peace and be stressful and drama free and stuff like that on them type of platforms than to collaborate with somebody and then be stressed out and going through a whole bunch of drama that's unnecessary. And that's just how I feel. Okay, so we are going to see how this unfolds. So Chrisean's mugshot, her latest mugshot, has been surfacing and been talking about, and we're going to be talking about some things that are being said. I just want to give my opinions on it. Okay. Chrisean ugly in a mugshot. Okay, so some people are talking about the mugshot. She want to be Blueface so bad. Chriseanrock's new mugshot has surfaced where she channeled her inner Blueface, but just copying the tattoo placements of Blueface and Jaden, but now with Blueface same hairstyle. Chrisean is being processed to Oklahoma. Chrisean mugshot picture look crazy. I feel bad for Shorty. Okay, so some people are feeling bad. Milagro says Chrisean's life did not have to go like this, dog. This mugshot got me hot. Okay. Chriseanrock looking like somebody stud in a new mugshot. So people are just basically talking about her looks in this mugshot. Now, me personally, I don't care about the mugshot. Like, who really cares? Okay, she's trying to put on a fake smile. She's trying to seem as if she's happy and she's fine. And we clearly see through those sad eyes that it's not going good for her in there and she wants to get the hell out. Okay, but that's just what it is. She has more important people to worry about, like her son Chrisean Jr. when she comes out. And I just feel like hopefully, like I said before, she gets it together and this is a lesson learned. If this is not a lesson learned, being away from your child for all this time, and she come out and start doing the blue face and the weird stuff for clout, then that's going to be on her. She's the one that's going to have to get all the backlash, and it is what it is. I personally don't see her as a baby type of moment. She is a grown-ass adult, okay, who is a whole mother out here. Chrisean Jr. allegedly is bouncing around with different people, okay, watching him because Chrisean is in jail, Blueface is in jail, and those are his parents. Those are the ones that's supposed to be caring for him. But right now, that is not a choice. Okay? They can't do that. But people are so more worried about how she looks in a mugshot. But it's just like, what are we doing? Chrisean Jr., we have not seen Chrisean Jr. since she been in jail. I don't know if it's because he's really in the system and nobody's talking about it. Or Chrisean said, don't show my son. I don't want him, I don't want nobody showing him. And that's something that probably Chrisean would say. But she's a mother and it is what it is. If she don't want her son being broadcasted online, then it is what it is. But it was okay for her to, put him on Snapchat and get her funds, knowing people was talking about him and her every day. But according to her, she didn't care. She was denying that he has any type of neurological, any type of issues or whatever. But it is what it is, okay? Do y'all think that when Chrisean come out, she's gonna be this whole changed person? Or do you think that she's gonna go back to her antics and don't really care if she's a mom or not? because she's going to be worried about Blueface and what he's going to be into. Let me know how y'all feel. Like I said, I don't give sympathy, especially if you put yourself in these situations, and I'm not giving sympathy. You made that bed, you gotta lay in it, okay? It's either you gonna stay with them same sheets in that bed, or you gonna get some new sheets and you gonna find something else to do. Okay, so we shall see, because now she's in Oklahoma. She just came from LA County. Okay, now she's getting transferred to Oklahoma because she's been doing stupid stuff in different states and different cities and different, so that's on her. The only person I feel sorry for is Chrisean Jr. because he's an innocent baby that was not asked to be here. And now he has to be in the circus. And now he has to be surrounded with clown parents, okay, that are clout chasers and looking for a moment. So we shall see. Rumor alert. We got a rumor alert. And this is based around Cardi B. Now, Cardi B, allegedly, okay, already put out a couple album names, and she's trying to go to court to get trademarks. Cardi B's sophomore album may already have a title according to trademark applications. So these are just sources coming out with it. Cardi B trademarks defamation of character and intrusive thoughts for her highly anticipated sophomore album. Cardi B's sophomore album may already have a title, according to trademark application. So this is what's being said. Defamation of character goes hard. Defamation of character 8. Girl, nobody cares. The year damn near over. Invasion of Privacy was her first album. They saying defamation of character should be 2, and intrusive thoughts should be 3. And I agree. That is a perfect, it just aligns with each other so well. Defamation of character should be the title because it's a legal term like invasion of privacy. So it goes so well together. Intrusive thoughts sounds like a song name. Okay, so some people are really liking the defamation of character. Now, Cardi B, like I said, I like defamation of character. I feel like that should be her second album name because she's been going through a lot. It's a lot of defamation on her name. It's a lot of things that was going on circulating around it. Invasion of privacy. Right? Why are you invading my privacy? Can a itch get some privacy? People all up in my privacy, trying to get up in the business. Now you got, defamation of character. Now y'all was in my business. Now y'all spreading rumors and y'all trying to, lie on me and do all this extra stuff on my name. Yeah, I feel like she should do that. When the album drop, it drops. Okay. We in August. Okay. We got some more months until this year is done. So we shall see what month she's going to release the album. Now, the trademark for defamation of character is crazy. Defamation of character is regular wording. Who really is going to try to trademark that? Is she trying to trademark it for her album so nobody else can name their album that? Is that what I'm guessing out of it? I don't know. We shall see. Because, some people are copiers and everybody is watching. Okay. Now, I know Cardi B doesn't want to put everything out there because there are, some ops that's paying attention, even though we think that they're not. Everybody's watching everybody. That's just how I feel. There's no way Cardi or Nicki could scroll on the internet and not see nothing about each other. It's just plain old not even, it don't make no sense. They see exactly what's going on with each other. Okay, so we shall see how that's going to go. But let's do a quick recap. Kehlani, like I said, I don't know if it's true or not. Just like the baby daddy now, he's, saying stuff that TMZ is saying is wrong. And he wants apology from TMZ and all type of stuff. So we shall see how that's going to go. Nelly, him going to jail for ecstasy possession and car insurance, no car insurance or whatever, no insurance, is crazy to me. Because he is, I don't know if Ashanti had the baby yet, but last that I know, she was pregnant. And it's really embarrassing, okay, that her hubby, okay, is up there getting arrested for ecstasy. What are we doing? Are you selling it or are you taking it, sir? Don't you have a baby on the way or already here? What is wrong with y'all? Why are y'all at these big ass ages doing stupid stuff, getting arrested for dumb stuff? It just don't make no sense. Hopefully he get it together and hopefully him and Ashanti works out, because I don't know if he gonna have a problem with drugs or not. We don't know, okay? But we shall see when everything unfolds. The Arman and the Funky Dineva thing, like I said, Funky Dineva came on, and even Arman was like, well, you said you could call me and say it to my face and stuff like that. Why you ain't do that? Because Funky Dineva also said that him and you don't talk like that. Y'all not close. Y'all not best friends. He don't need to call you and give you a heads up. It's an interview that's based around something that, a platform that he was already originally on, and you perhaps to take that spot. And of course, you're going to be in it because you are on the show that he was once on. So it's connected. So yes, people are going to talk and people are going to ask questions. Now, I don't feel nothing wrong with Funky Dineva expressing how he feels and giving his opinions, because that's what we all do. Okay, but it's also okay for Arman to listen to what he is hearing about himself and, basically saying, that's cap. I'm going to let y'all know how I feel. Now, the receipts that he presented really wasn't receipting, okay, because he also said Claudia, was fake in the beginning. She ain't want him on there and all this other stuff. Now, mind you, if somebody is okay with trying to sink you in your career and make you look like a butt, okay, make you look like a whole butthole on the platform, it's okay for you to quickly just listen to what they say and say, oh, they loyal and they're, this and this and that. No, it doesn't happen that way. Because if somebody's showing some true colors that they're capable of doing, they're not going to change overnight. Just because they say, oh, yeah, this and this and that, and they're sorry for whatever they said, doesn't mean that, their intentions is genuine. That's just how I feel. I just feel like Arman sometimes, he wants this opportunity really bad, because he always saying certain, like Cardi B, oh, she ain't give me the interview, he's falling out, he crashing out. Everybody's saying, oh, that's the reason why he don't like Cardi B and he's such a barb now. Now, he talks about Fox Soul. I understand where he's coming from, because he wasn't getting paid like they say he was getting paid. They was trying to play with him. They was tug of warring him and their beefs and their little shady stuff that they got going on. But also, Arman played a role in it, because he was on both sides saying, yeah, I'll get this person off. Yeah, I don't like this person. Yeah, this and that. So you played a part and you was the middle monkey, okay? And that's just what it was. And the battery in the back thing really hurt Arman's feelings, but a lot of people kept saying Claudia put the battery in his back, because how would he know all the information and stuff like that? They said that Arman and Claudia probably had a sit down and was talking about things and put the stuff together and whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, who really cares? A roast is a roast, okay? And if Arman didn't know all the tea about Al and stuff like that, how is he going to even roast? You got to have personal things about somebody to actually roast them, if y'all know what a roast means. Okay, I used to be on Facebook roasting group chats with 20 people coming at me, and I'm coming at everybody. Like, that's just how it is. Like, oh, you want to talk? Okay, so let me just flame you real quick. Like, we was doing side-by-side pictures and everything. Like, a roast is a roast, okay? Sometimes it might get under your skin a little bit, okay? And it is what it is. But clearly, Arman's roasting got people in their feelings and was feeling real sorry for Al, but not knowing that Al, contributed to Arman's roasting. Okay? Once in a while people crash out. That's just what it is. I guess expressing your frustration in a loud matter is crashing out. So I guess that's what it is. But we all crash out at one point, right? When we have to get things off our chest. Not everybody's going to be nice with it. Like, not everybody's going to be calm and unbothered. If you're really feeling frustrated and somebody playing with you and stuff like that, you're going to express yourself how you want to express yourself. Okay? And I know how I'm feeling when it comes to the crying, okay, and being mad. Because I mainly cry when I'm mad. Okay? Like, if you got to be bigger persons in certain situations and you got to put yourself in this bigger, higher, upper, like, I'm going to be the bigger person type thing, sometimes that's frustrating, because sometimes you don't even need to be the person to be taking that step. The other person need to take the step, but they don't. So that's just what it is. And me, when I cry, I cry fast, because once I feel aggravated and I know, like, how I am, it just is what it is. So crying is not always a weakness. Crying could be a frustration and you're really mad. You understand what I'm saying? That you probably want to do something, but you can't. Okay? Because you're trying to be a bigger person. Okay? But I understand where Arman is coming from, because, when people see people crying in certain situations, they think, oh, they put dussy, they weak, and oh, they scared of me. And it's never the case. Never the case, okay? So don't think that Arman is crying because he's scared and this and this and that. Sometimes us as people, we cry for different things. Everybody don't cry because they're sad. Do y'all not get that concept, or y'all just slow? Because I see a lot of people basically saying, oh, Arman is crying, he's sad because he's not getting opportunities and he's not where he needs to be. He's where he needs to be. He has a platform that he built on his own, okay? And I just feel like us as content creators that have a voice for ourselves and voice our opinions or whatever, if y'all want to call it shady tea, hater, whatever y'all want to call it, it don't matter, because this is our platform and we say what we want to say and we feel how we want to feel, and that's just point blank and period. We as content creators do not have to collaborate with anybody else, because I feel like once you open them doors, you opening up doors to get you in some mess, okay? And if you're like me, I don't care what opportunities come from me, okay? I'm going to continue to speak how I feel. People can notice me, and that's fine. That's my platform. I put it there, okay? You know me because of what I'm doing, okay? So hopefully Arman doesn't, do too much or, after this, and he just keep it calm and don't do it back and forth. And I guess we're just going to see how that goes. But anyway, I love y'all. See y'all in the next video. Until then, toodaloo, bye-bye.
Ooh, shawty, you tried it. Voice getting filled with entitlement. Why would you tell me those lies? Why?